morning, guys. Today is October 14th on a Monday, 2019 at Seaforth Landing, and we're about to go offshore. This is Harry, and Harry is going on the new Seaforth because the San Diego sold out, and I'm going to be with Binh on the San Diego. Hey Binh, you checking in? You ready to go? All right, so Binh's all ready to go. He's signing in. I'm number 41 today. What's your number?
27.
27. So Yellowfin, skipjack, and whatever else.
Dorado.
All right, we're using light line today, 20-25 pound small hooks. Everybody's lined up, ready to go. Boat takes off at 5:30. Stay tuned. Brandon's Outdoor Channel. It's almost 5:30. About to get on. What's up, Binh? What's going on?
Planned this pretty well. Everybody's here. Everybody's on time. We already ate. Everything was packed up. Hoping to catch our limits today on Yellowfin. I'm optimistic because I know what to do now.
The last time I went, remember after.
All right, and Harry's first time tuna fishing.
We parked like.
And first time in San Diego.
Nobody.
Oh, first time San Diego.
So after the trip, we'll check in with Harry and see how he did.
I might go for it.
That's why we changed.
You guys are probably sold out by now. Probably got like 50. We got 45 on our boat, and he's got 50 on his.
I'm number 45.
41.
And last time, that was a lucky number.
No,
All those 45s.
All right, 5:57. They came back from the bait barge a little late, so we're gonna take off around 6:15. Let's do it. Full day offshore. Tuna fish sandwich time. Got here early, Binh, and we're last in line. But we're not gonna miss the boat today.
Number 45.
45, I'm 41.
What's up, guys? We're going.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? Lucky rod.
Alright. Take some down. Yeah, no worries.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm still here.
10 days ago, we missed that boat, remember?
Oh yeah, I remember you.
But not today. We came here early, but now we're still last on the boat.
I'd like to start off our fishing trip here by introducing your crew members to you. Down on deck today, your deck hands for the day will be David, James, and Fisher. Inside the galley, your cook for the day will be Ed, and my name is Ryan. I will be driving the boat for you here today. Any questions throughout the day, please do not hesitate to ask. Once again, your crew members are David, Fisher, James, Ed, and Ryan today. Safety announcements here. In the event of an emergency, we do have plenty of Coast Guard inspected life-saving equipment on the boat. We have life jackets downstairs inside the galley, underneath the bench seating. We also have life rafts on the upper deck right behind the pilot house. In the event of an emergency, the life jackets will be passed out to you by the crew, and the life rafts will float free all on their own. We would like everybody on the boat to please keep in mind that you are on a moving platform all throughout the day, and that everything on the boat has a chance of being wet at some point. We ask that you please use extra caution while entering the galley and while coming off the upper deck. Please use the handrails provided to you as you make your way downstairs inside the galley today. Just in general, be careful. Keep in mind that we are on a moving platform where everything could possibly be wet. We have a couple of restrooms located on the forward part of the house on the main deck level. If you need to use a restroom throughout the day, there are 2 of them located on the forward part of the house on the main deck level. For those folks that rented the fishing equipment today, the guys will be coming around getting those rods set up for you. If you have your own tackle and you need a hand getting rigged up, please do not hesitate to check in with the crew. We highly recommend you let the crew take a look at your tackle there. Getting set up properly has been very important this year to get a bite. We haven't seen a lot of tuna.
How's it going?
Good.
And a lot of days they've been difficult to hook. Today we
We came here on the 5th.
Oh, okay.
We did pretty good.
20 and
I got
25
4.
pound with a size 2,
Yeah.
I'm here all the time.
30 or
Oh, okay,
40
cool.
pound
What's your name?
size 2.0.
Brendan.
If they're willing to bite
Yeah.
the big bait, they're easier to
Cool.
get away from the boat. But a lot of them this year have not been willing to bite the big baits. You may have to fish the smaller baits. In fact, this is the first day that we've had any big bait at all, really. So we'll see. We may have to fish nothing but small baits. We may get on a school that's eating everything in the water. It just depends on what's going on. It's been typical offshore fishing, where there's boats out there that catch plenty of fish all in one stop, and then there's boats that don't see a single fish all day long. So it's a crapshoot. Overall, it has been good here. Give one 20 or 25 pound rod with a size 2 hook set up, and one 30 or 40 pound rod with a size 2.0 or 3.0 hook set up there. Let the crew members take a look at your gear there. They'll make sure it's set up properly. We will do a fishing class on the back of the boat before we get out to the grounds. And for the most part, we've been fishing 30 miles here, 3 hours from home. The offshore fish are constantly moving. We will definitely keep our eyes open on the way out. Crew members are Fisher, David, James, Ed, and Ryan. Good morning and welcome aboard. Here we go.
All right, so we're cruising out, heading to the fishing grounds. Little fishing tip, don't tell anybody, but when you're on the San Diego, bring a chair. Right here, camping chairs.
Yeah,
Just chilling, comfortable. Look, everybody else got to stand. Look at these guys. These guys all got to stand for 12 hours. This is how we do it. Chilling.
Hey, 7:56 Monday, October 14th. Second time in the San Diego. Today we're gonna slay all the yellowfins, right, Jennifer?
Yep, maybe some
This is
bluefin.
a new friend, Jennifer from San Diego. She also was smart and got a little fold-up chair from Amazon. I got mine for $15 at Walmart. Almost got mugged getting in there though.
We had to drive through the ghetto just to get there.
But no, today should be a great day. What are they biting on again?
Sardines.
Sardines.
Fly line.
Fly line. And
Oh, you eat poppers? Yeah, I haven't messed with my poppers yet. I want to do it.
Catch. My goal is to catch at least 9. The last time I was here, I only caught 1. And I'm gonna try to make up for it on this trip. I'm gonna do it.
No pushing, shoving, no biting.
Because I'm ready.
All right.
All right. Just gonna put that up, right?
That's right. Stay tuned. Brandon's Outdoor Channel.
James working on deck, so if you guys have any questions, need any help throughout the course of the day, please feel free to let us know. We're more than happy to help you guys out. So to start off with, I'll teach you a little bit about the rod reel. Actually, I'm going to skip about the rod reel. If you guys rented a rod today, please come back and talk to me after the seminar. I'll teach you all about it, how they work, but we're going to jump right into selecting a bait today. So when you guys come back and get a bait, please bring your rod back to the bait tank with you. We want you to bring them back here. If you left them at the rail, they are going to be in the way. We're going to be moving around all day today, so please bring your rod back here when you come and get a bait. Now when I come back and get a bait, I like to put the butt of the rod, the bottom of the rod here on the deck in between my feet so nobody can kick it. Then I set the rod in my left elbow, hold the hook in my left hand. Now my right hand, my dominant hand's free to catch a bait. So now you're ready to catch a bait. And I'll show you the difference between a good and a bad bait here. We'll start with a bad bait. Here's a really good example of a bad bait. His back is black and blue, his belly's red, his nose is red, and he's dead. Now don't even think about pinning a dead one on, but if you find a live one, the same characteristics as this one, don't even think about putting him on either, even though he's alive. Just throw them over. Now what a good bait looks like, will look like this one right here. He's got a nice green back, a nice clean belly. There's no red on him anywhere. His nose doesn't have any red on him. He has all of his scales, and when you pick him up, he's going to feel slimy. Those are all characteristics of a good bait. Now there's two different ways we like to hook them. In either case, it is a little bit of a race against time to put your bait on the hook. The faster you get at it, the better you're going to be. The whole key is getting your bait fish from the hand well into the water as quick as possible. So maybe after I'm done here, come back and practice a couple times. Get used to handling a bait. But the faster you hook them, the better your chances of basically there's two little fins. You'll be able to see them when you come back here and pick them up. But find those two little fins and hook them right above them, just like that. That's a belly hook bait. All right. Remember, try to put them on your hook as fast as possible. So that's the first way you can hook them. Second way to hook them is a shoulder hook. So if you flip your bait fish over and find where his gills end, come about a ½ inch further back and just skin hook him on his back. And if you go too deep when you do this, you'll know when you do it, you'll hook him through his backbone and he'll be paralyzed. So just skin hook him about a ½ inch behind the back of his gills, just like that. All right, that's a shoulder hook bait. Now in either case, as soon as you pin your bait on, let go of him. The longer you hold him, the worse he's gonna get. So put him on your hook, let go of him, then grab the line right above your hook just like this, and then walk to where you're gonna wanna go fish. Don't hold on to your bait like this. That's a surefire way to ruin him. All right, so grab the line right above him as soon as you hook him. Then you're gonna go walk to where you wanna go fish. Now the side of the boat you're always gonna wanna fish on today is gonna be the windy side of the boat. Reason being is if you fished on the downwind side of the boat's gonna drift faster than your bait fish can swim. So basically, bait's never gonna get away from the boat. And that's the whole key to getting a bite today, is getting a bait away from the boat. So remember the little saying, wind in your face, you're in the right place. Always fish on the windy side of the boat if you're gonna use a live bait. So you're gonna walk over to the windy side of the boat. If you don't know how to cast, that's fine. Just set your bait in the water, flip your lever down, your thumb on the spool, let your bait start swimming away from the boat. Now in the case you get a bait that doesn't want to swim away from the boat, come back and get another bait. Don't waste any time with a bait that doesn't want to swim. He's got it in his mind that he doesn't want to swim away from the boat. And I promise you there's another one back here in the handwheel that would love to take his place and swim away from the boat on there. But let's say you got Michael Phelps on there and he's cooking away from the boat. Perfect, now you're fishing. Now as you're fishing, two things are going to happen. Number one, slack's going to develop in your line. What I mean by that is even though the bait fish seems to be pulling it out, line still kind of falls off your reel, and your bait fish doesn't go in a straight line. He kind of does zigzags, ups and downs. There's going to be a whole bunch of slack in your line. One way to keep a whole bunch of slack from developing is by stopping your spool every couple 10 or 15 seconds until you can feel your bait fish wiggle again. Then you can let them swim some more. That's fine. But you always want to be able to feel them wiggling today. That's a surefire way to tell that you have as much slack out of your line as possible. That helps you with tangles. If you have a lot of slack in your line, you're going to wind up in a tangle. So try to keep your line as tight as possible. Second thing that's going to happen is an angle is going to start to develop in your line. As the boat drifts, we drift backwards. We drift stern first. So if you were to drop in here at the back of the boat, your line's always going to angle towards the front of the boat. As that angle develops, you're going to want to follow it. You're going to want to follow it with your feet. You're going to always be stepping towards the bow of the boat today. Regardless of what side of the boat you're going to be fishing on, always going to step towards the bow of the boat. So remember to keep your line straight in front of you, and that will help you with tangles as well. So try to keep your line tight and straight in front of you, and will help keep you out of tangles. Now, what's a bite going to feel like? I promise you, you're going to know when it happens. You're going to know. But sensation is it's going to go thump, and then line's going to start hauling butt off your reel. When that happens, don't set the hook like you see on TV. That's the worst thing you can do. Don't lift the rod to set the hook. The best way to set the hook is by putting your reel in gear, flipping your lever up, and turning the handle. By turning the handle, you pick up all the slack that's been created by your bait fish swimming away from the boat. Hooks are nice and sharp. They're going to find a spot in the fish's mouth to see, I promise. So just flip your lever up and turn the handle, and don't stop turning the handle until either A, the fish is on the boat, or B, line starts to come off your reel. All right? But now, awesome, you got a fish hooked. Once you hook your fish, I promise you, he's going to put an angle in your line too. When he puts an angle in your line, you're going to need to follow that angle as well. And this is where talking to the people around you come into play. Let the people know. Say, I need to come over you to follow my fish. I need to go under you to follow my fish. Can you get small? Can you lower your rod tip? Try to say stuff like that. Please stay away from saying over, 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 under, under, under. It's very, very confusing to somebody when a stranger's yelling at you over, 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 under, under, under. Try to speak. Try to tell the people where you need to go. Let them know where you need to go. Don't tell them where they need to go. Let them know where you need to go, and they'll get out of the way for you. All right? And remember, be
Getting close, right? We're almost there. A few more miles to the tuna grounds. Alright, so before we get started, today's lineup. 20-pound test. Got a saltist, 20. Rod, 15 to 30 pound. Size 2 hook. All fluorocarbon leaders. Brand new, just got it yesterday. Lexa 400 HSP for 2019. 7-to-1 gear ratio. 300 yards, 40-pound J braid with a 9-foot leader of fluorocarbon. 25-pound test by Extreme Braid Fluoro. And that's a number 2 hook. It's a J with a fly liner. Right here. J hook with a ring. Owner hook. And my third one. This is a 50-pound Daiwa J braid, Saltist 30, and 30-pound test fluorocarbon leader. This one has a size 2.0 circle hook with a ring by Mustad. And then my 40-pound setup, 65-pound braid, top shot of 40-pound P-line mono, tactical angler clip, and then down to a Colt Sniper 80 gram, so 40-pound here. And this rod is extra heavy. It's the Proteus Wind. It's rated 30 to 60 pound. So we got 30 to 60 pound rod. This is a heavy action Proteus, 20 to 50 with a 30 pound. It's a United Composite RCE 9000 Elite, 15 to 25 jig rod, 9-footer with the Lexa 25-pound test. So pretty much all my 3 of the Daiwa rods are all 8-footers, and then this one is a 9-footer. The soft tip. So it should be fun. I'm gonna start the day off with a 25-pound test on the Lexa. See if we can break in this rod and reel combo.
It's a great big school here. See if we can stop them. Stand by, guys. Plenty of fish here to catch 200 if they bite. Give them a dipper here. Okay, guys, we're stopping. They're boiling up. Okay, guys, let the boat come to a stop and then fish a live bait. I'd probably start out with 25-pound test or something close to it.
Hold on.
If they'll bite the big baits, use the big baits. If they won't bite the big baits, use the small baits.
2 hours later.
Fresh one.
Fresh one. Hook up.
Long soap.
Could be on TV.
Fighter.
Got a screamer.
That's what we want. Good job.
Had it soaked for a while, as we were talking about it, right? I'm not getting a bite. I'm not getting a bite. I think I was changing my bait too often.
Probably trade spots with you, buddy. I'm gonna come over top of you. Oh, that works, too.
You want to go under?
Sure. You can plant it here though and just bring it in.
Yeah. It's swimming to the right.
Fine. We're gonna go all the way to the corner there. You're fishing boogieing down there.
Yeah. Surface is not really taking much drag. I'm in the corner, sir.
Excuse us, guys. We're gonna step in.
Slide in. He's hangry. 20-pound test. fish were finicky today. They wouldn't bite my 25. Straight up and down. Nice size fish. Up to about 50 yards right there.
Down here like center stern.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Top shot back.
Oil.
30 yards.
Heads up, guys. Get aware. Man, the black belt. There you go. Go ahead, go down into that corner. Excuse us, guys. We're gonna come over to the corner there. Say the border or the corner? Starting from the border now, right here. Literally. Put your rod on your armpit. There you go.
Get it?
Finally on 20 pound. They wouldn't bite 25. There we go. Color. Skippy. Pretty spool. Oh. Thank you. Damn Skippy.
Better sometimes.
41.
41.
Thank you. Whew. That was a tough one, guys. Couldn't bring him in. 20-pound test. Kept running. My arms are beat up. It's a lot of work. They weren't biting 25-pound. They're real picky today. We'll try again. So just a little update for you guys. We stopped for about an hour and it was pretty slow. Fish were finicky. Throwing 25-pound for about 45 minutes. No bites. Eventually got cut off. I had to break my line. So we were tangled up. So I switched to my 20-pound. Let my bait soak for a while, about 5 minutes. That was a belly hook bait. Finally a skipjack picked it up, and I fought it for about 6 minutes, landed it, and we've been moving for the past 15 or 20 minutes. We're searching for a new school. There's a lot of tuna around in this area, but today it seems like it's going to be tough to get a good school, but we're going to keep looking. So it's 11:55. Hopefully we find another school. Stay tuned.
Okay. No, you will help me, bro. I appreciate it. All day long, I got nothing. Oh, you are. We out here. I feel it.
Yeah, see him right there.
Yeah. I went to a seal earlier.
What you got, man?
I got a skip.
I'm not gonna lie, you really can't get mad if you lose. Fish don't make go that
No.
big. It's pretty bitchy to see a little big jump.
Right there. There he is.
I got you. So just lift. Take it real quick. Do it again. There you go. Remember, take it down when you pull up.
Yeah.
There you go. Do that like 2 more times.
Oh. Hey, that little guy did all that damage. Skipjack tuna. Woo. Thanks, man.
Got you, man.
Yeah. I didn't get skunked
Finally,
though,
huh?
Brandon.
We ain't skunked.
We ain't skunked.
I got you.
Hold it up. Hold it up right here. Bring it, Binh.
45.
Hang on to that for me.
Thank you.
Good job. That's how you do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
tuna.
What you got to say?
Man, about 10-minute fight. Totally worth it. Again, with this, all those expensive ones doesn't work. This one's is tried and true. Is it a skip or a
Yellowfin.
You serious? What can we get? Look.
Hey, you beat the skunk, right?
Yeah. So 2 people got hooked up.
Yeah.
Wind it in, okay?
Yeah, if they keep hooking them slowly, that'll give us time to catch them.
Come on.
Oh, he's taking that top shot. That leader. There goes your leader. Oh.
That's a nice fight though, man. That was good. There he is.
Did you get him on 20 pounds?
Yeah. On that, the worst, least expensive rod too.
No, the fish don't know the difference. This one's been circling forever.
You got one finally, man? Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Ooh, yellow. Yeah. Nice one too.
You to step up.
Beautiful.
They just stopped.
so we can see.
Oh! Got him.
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a skip.
No, it's not. It's the elephant.
Oh, that one is. Like, this one is the one on the deck is
Oh.
yeah.
That's tired.
Walk up. Stay with it.
Oh, easy fish on right here.
I'll take care of this. You stay with him.
Okay.
How you doing, sir?
About 8 o'clock when we get tied up there. Just go ahead and wind them up, clip the gear off the rods, place the rods in the rod holders on the side of the cabin. On the way home, if you'd like anything hot off the grill, please check in with Ed in the first 30-40 minutes here. We will serve snacks and drinks all the way back to the dock. But anything hot off the grill, please let Ed know in the first 30 or 40 minutes. Snacks and drinks will be served all the way back in there. If you got a fish you'd like to have filleted up, check in with David. He's coming around at this time. soon as we get rolling, we'll get the fish out and organized. We'll give you some time to go see your fish, take a few pictures if you like, and the guys will get to work cleaning them up. If you got a fish, make sure you
Brag about it.
make sure you let them know if you want to take it home whole, fillet, or gilling gutted. Wind them up here, gang. We are extended on time for the day. Get your galley orders in downstairs with Ed. And let David on deck know if you want a fish filleted up at Goblin.
I know. Seagulls to cap it off.
Wind them in.
Fighter in the galley.
How you doing, buddy?
All right, 41, 45.
Both? You're both?
Yeah, well, he's with me.
Okay. Which one?
41 here.
All right.
45.
45. Thank you, sir.
Good
I hope
number.
I got it right.
You got
All
it
right.
right.
What else did you want? Anything else?
You got grilled onions.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
All right.
Want to go up there?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, thank you, sir.
All right, you're welcome.
Uh-oh.
No, cut them down. This is not a Girl Scout camp. Eat a burger. Damn it, Jesus.
I want a cheeseburger with no cheese.
Just go. Just go.
Snacks and drinks will be served all the way to the dock, but anything hot off the grill, last call.
How you do it? Boat burgers. Juicy. All right, let's see what we got. Not too many, but yeah, some yellowfins in here. Oh, 41. Skippy, damn Skippy. Tuna sandwich. Where's yours? Are you 44?
I'm 45.
Hold yours.
Yeah.
Hold it up. We're gonna take a picture together. All right. Me and Ben, this is all we got. Really tough day.
You just don't drop it, okay, man?
Yeah.
Right in my face.
So, but we got it. We got at least one. So no skunk. Look, the sunset's going down. So if anyone didn't catch, they can take a sunset picture. We're gonna take a picture right now. Hey, thanks, Ryan. Hey, thanks. 10 days ago. Sorry about that. We missed the boat. Remember that?
That was us.
Yeah, we were waiting. We didn't know. Thank you, though. It was good.
Thanks, Capt. Watch your step, buddy boy.
What's up?
Go ahead, guys. I'll let you go.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Have a good night, guys.
All right. We'll be back.
All right. Sounds good. Don't be late.
41?
32. 32. 32. That's you? All right.
41?
41.
Should be a bag, one skip with the head and gutted. And
Okay, I got one for 44. Here's the head. You got the skipjack gutted too?
yeah.
Okay. That's the head. Here's the skipjack.
Oh, okay. It's not in a bag?
No, we didn't. They don't rip the blue bags out.
Oh, okay.
Did you you want me to grab you a blue bag?
Can you, yeah, you have a garbage bag? You can throw it
time
on?
for like 2
Thanks.
minutes.
Okay. So, end of the trip. Just doing a fish report. So, how did it go?
Seas were nice and calm. Fish were stubborn as hell. They didn't want to bite, but hey, we still came home with a few little trophies and good eats for tomorrow.
And how did you get the first one?
First one I got with trolling actually. They waited until we slowed down, and as soon as we slowed down, just snapped right at it. And I happened to be right next to it. I was like, I'm taking it.
It was the total fish count for the new Seaforth today?
15 by my count, but don't quote me because I'm not the captain.
I was hearing 17, so it's pretty close.
Possible.
So, but all skips, right?
All skips
No
to my
yellowfin?
knowledge. No yellowfin.
Okay.
I heard you guys got some nice yellowfin though.
So me, my boat, the San Diego, I think we got maybe 20 yellowfin, maybe less, and then a bunch of skipjack. Well, not a lot, actually probably 10. So we didn't get more than like 30 fish for the whole boat. It was a really slow, tough day. We moved around a few times, couldn't find much, but
full moon made it a little tough.
yeah, full moon. They were eating last night. We found a couple of schools. They would hang around the boat, but we really couldn't hook them. So I tried everything. I did get the one skipjack on 20-pound test. Put up a good fight, you know, a good 6 minutes. And Binh, he's getting his fish right now. He ended up getting one skipjack near the end of the day. So conditions change, you know, it goes up and down. Last week was really good, so we booked this trip, and then it wasn't as good. So it just depends. It's hit or miss. But hopefully the next time we go tuna fishing, we'll have better luck. Thanks for watching. Yeah, thanks for watching Brandon's Outdoor Channel, and signing out.